What do you do when the land you've chosen to be your home runs out of power?
We're Blake and Brittany, and we moved our family to southern Ecuador.
We love living in Ecuador.
Yes, we do. And right now, Ecuador is in the middle of an energy crisis.
So, what does our life look like when everything goes dark?
Ecuador generally only makes international news when scientists stumble upon some wild new species in the Amazon or when it's going through some sort of emergency. Nobody's asked us about the Tiputini velvet worm, which was discovered this past July, but a few of you have inquired about Ecuador's power crisis, so we figured we should address it.
When you're privileged enough to get to choose to live somewhere, typically you can choose to leave when a place no longer meets your needs or desires in the manner you expect it to. Prices go up, crime rates go up, temperatures go up. There's always another country to try. And that's not wrong, it's a lifestyle. It's not, however, ours.
When we decided to move to Ecuador, we decided to move to Ecuador. We knew it would have its many charms, and we also knew it wouldn't be perfect. We didn't expect it to be. We dove into life here and haven't held back at all, and we have zero regrets. The good here is so good. We are in awe of the beauty and the history, the richness of the culture, and more than anything, by the amazing people in our lives. Ecuadorians are just the best, and we're so grateful for and blessed by our community.
We've been privileged to walk through some very hard times with some very good friends, through personal struggles, but also through nationwide hardships. Coming out of 2020 to 2022, Ecuador's economy has been struggling. The government is combating foreign criminal entities tied to narcotics, and most currently, El Nino precipitated a terrible drought across most of South America.
We remain staunchly hopeful for Ecuador's future. Not only is Ecuador the most wondrous country on earth, it's full of Ecuadorians, so it's got a lot going for it.
What it doesn't have going for it is electricity, at least at the moment. Ecuador depends on hydroelectric power, which typically is fine, but coming out of a major drought, coupled with mismanagement and poor maintenance stretching back through multiple administrations, the country is going through an energy crisis that has resulted in scheduled daily outages from anywhere from 4 to 14 hours.
The impact of these outages on our family has really been surprisingly negligible. We have to be smart about things like scheduling laundry, running the dishwasher, keeping our devices charged, especially since both of us work from home. Oh, and since we have a digital piano, we have to make sure the boys get their practicing in before the lights go out. But all of that is manageable.
Turns out, this is actually a pretty great place to live with limited electricity. We have plenty of daylight. There's no need to heat or cool our house. Water heaters and stoves run off of gas. Outdoor wood-burning ovens are also very common. And since fresh food has always been available here year-round, most people are used to buying what they need for a day or two at a time. They don't have full fridges and freezers that they're concerned about. Our water is gravity-fed from waterfalls high up in the mountains, so our access to water really hasn't been affected at all.
We have Starlink to supplement our local fiber internet, and we have a solar battery backup that runs it. But we've actually really enjoyed the disconnected time as a family, reading, playing board games, doing Mad Libs by candlelight. It's very lovely.
We're used to power outages from living in the Pacific Northwest, and are well equipped with candles and lanterns, and really could continue like this indefinitely.
Of course, that's easy for us to say. For our friends with small businesses, managing the outages is a lot more challenging, and it's awful to see businesses that depend on electricity struggle. Imagine trying to make and sell ice cream, for example, in these conditions. And ice cream's pretty much a national pastime here.
Everyone's praying rainy season begins in earnest soon to alleviate the stress on the system. There's also a lot of discussion being had regarding lessening the reliance on hydro here, shifting towards geothermal, solar, things like that, which is encouraging looking towards the future. So we'll see what develops.
Well, we'll see what develops when the lights come back on.
Well, if you made it this far, you might want to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Average Family Abroad, so you won't miss any more of our riveting content.